Let me arrange this. Okay, very good. Let me turn my iPad on here so I can see all of you guys. You guys, I'm one of those people. I'm either 5 minutes late or right on time.
How does Nutrisystem?
Am I ever early? No. Okay, just 1 second. Let me just bring everything up here. And I'm going to have to go run and get my glasses. Oh, there's a lot of people here. How many people are here already? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me turn my sound down. No. Okay. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I've got to go get some water and my readers, or I won't be able to read the screen. So I will be right back, okay? Just a second. All right, just a second, guys. All right, now I can see, and I have some water so I don't die of a dry throat. Okay, here we go. All right, let me welcome everybody in. Okay. All right, let me start at the beginning here. Hey, Artsy girl, welcome in, welcome in. She says, welcome to Angie's Yarn Party. Please thumbs up. Oh, you're so sweet, Artsy girl. Thank you, girl. That's my moderator. Hey, Yarny Cat, welcome in, welcome in. Artsy girl, Yarny Cat says she's gonna knit and watch. And you guys, yeah, what's on your needles, crochet hooks, or what are you making this week? Yarny Cat says, I got wrist warmers on my needles today, and I'm drinking Metropolitan tea. Sounds good. Hey, Hickety Pickety, what's up, girl? Okay, let's see what else. Hey, C Rose, how you doing? Okay, everyone's saying hi. Oh, awesome, Hickety Pickety. Hickety Pickety said, I ran around getting stuff done this morning, so I'd be ready to party. Woohoo! Oh, C Rose, you're so sweet. She says, yay, party, my favorite. Yay. Yarny Cat says, woohoo, let's party, Hickety. Okay, let me just start trying to grab food. Archie Girl says she's trying to grab food. Archie Girl, don't worry, take your time. Yarny Cat, you are so sweet, girl. I'm gonna celebrate you in just a second. She just donated to the channel. Thank you so much. Let me grab my stuff so that I can put, and what we're gonna do, because I get excited, we're going to put the names in the cup first, and then we'll celebrate. Okay, what else? Who else we got here? Okay. Just looking to see. Okay, everyone's talking. Hey, Gloria, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. She says, Gloria says, hi, Angie, everyone in the chat. Love your yarn stash. Oh, thank you, girl. I know when I left the room, I gave you plenty of time to look at it, I'm sure, huh? Hey, Grungy Girls Journals. Welcome in, welcome in. Girl, I love your journals. They are fabulous. Okay. Okay, everyone's saying hi to everyone. I just love Hickety Pickety. Okay, I'm going to read what she says. Word for word, too. Hickety Pick says, I'm knitting on a boring ass shawl. yawn. And I know why she's saying it, because she's using one color. I was watching her video yesterday, and she don't like to use one color. She likes to make stripes, and she likes to use lots of colors. And so I'm looking for the thing to wash my glasses. So here it is. So I know that's why she said that. Girl, you be cracking me up, Hickey Picky. All right, I'm looking for something to wipe these glasses on. What do I got? Oh, I got a tissue over here. Just a second. Oh, my feet. That's cold. I always, when I sit down, I always take off my flip-flops. Okay, let me just. God, I'm not prepared today. Rosie, thank you so much, girl. We're going to celebrate you too in just a second. Thank you so much, you little sweetie. All right, that's better. Now I can see. And welcome in, Rosie. So good to see you, girl. And thank you for the super chat, you little sweetie. Okay. Hey, Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ciro says, working on my Lenny Kravitz super scarf, drinking iced tea, pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, drinking iced pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, that sounds good. And yay, you're working on your Lenny Kravitz super scarf. And you guys go check out, join the group, Our Magical Little Place, and go check out Rose's Lenny Kravitz super scarf. That's the knit along and crochet along we're having, and I will talk about that here shortly. But hers is gorgeous. I love the stitch she chose. I love the yarn she chose. It came out beautiful. And she's on her second one. I think she's making it for her daughter, I think. Okay, let me keep going down here. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. You're welcome, Grungy Girl. Welcome in, Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy. I think I welcomed you in, but if not, girl, welcome. Okay. Hey, Robbie Bird, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. She says, hello, Angie, and everyone in the chat. Working on a baby blanket. Angie, love your poncho. Oh, thank you. I will talk about this today because I know people were going to ask about it. And also, I think Donia I gave a website, or I just said go to Lion Brand, and I gave the pattern number, and they don't have it anymore. But I did a little researching, and I found an old page, an old Lion Brand page, and I put that on my community page, a direct link. There's a picture of the poncho, and then there's a direct link on my community page. So you can go there if you like this. After I explain things, unless you see it, you can go there and just click. It's a clickable link, and you can get the pattern. Super simple. It's me, so you know it's potato chip knitting. It's not going to be hard. Hey, Butterfly Mom, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Kristen F, welcome in. Hey, Dark Sky, my other moderator. Hey, girl. Welcome in. Okay, Hook Me Up Crochet says, I just finished a beautiful turtleneck sweater in Karen Cream Color Latte Cakes. That sounds fabulous. You should join the group if you haven't, Our Magical Little Place on Facebook, and post that. I want to see it. Okay. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hi, Angie. I have 2 Lenny Kravitz starts going. Woohoo! Okay, you guys, this is my husband is so sweet, such a sweetheart. I have the sweetest husband. He loves to donate to the channel. And so he's donated 2 things to the channel, okay? So kind of plug one ear, okay? For the 2 Lenny Kravitz super scarves. That thing is obnoxious. He just bought this for us, for our group, for us here. And then I got a surprise. He bought another thing too. Okay. And that was also for C Rose because she's on her second Lenny Kravitz super scarf too. Okay. Let me just see where I'm at. Where am I at? Okay, everyone's saying hello. Thank you, Artsy Girl. Artsy Girl says, please thumbs up on arrival. Thank you. Yes, if everybody right now could just hit that thumbs up right when you come in, that'd be awesome. And then you don't have to worry about it. I'm just trying to fix that camera. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, Yarny Cat says she's only halfway through her super scarf. Woohoo! That's awesome. Okay, everybody is just saying hi. Hey, Sheep Hands girl, welcome in, welcome in. Am I still on the pink naughty list? Look, Sheep Hands, I wear things besides pink. This is my other colorway that I love. I'm obsessed with browns and turquoises. All of the fall colors, obsessed. Love those. And deep, rich purples like plums and stuff like that. And browns and turquoises and beige and rust. I love all those kind of colors. And believe it or not, I love those just as much as I love pink. I have two sides of me. This whole rustic side and then this whole cutesy pink shabby chic side. I'm a weirdo. Okay. She spends says you are a founding member of the naughty list. Hey Rose, welcome in, welcome in. Rose Sears. Hey sis, Lena from Ohio is in the room. Woohoo! Mombi, hello, Yarny peeps. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I just got through the whole chat. And you guys, if you haven't let us know what's on your knitting needles, crochet hooks, or what are you making this week? Because I welcome everybody. I don't care if you knit, crochet, spin, or if you craft. We're all makers. So that's what we have in common. We all like to make crap. Well, make stuff. Okay. Okay, so I got through the chat. I need to celebrate some people real quick. Let's do that. That's the next thing. Okay, so I see Yarny Cat. So we're going to celebrate Yarny Cat. Oh, I have to show you guys something. In fact, let me write her name down first. First things first. Let me just, there we go. Yarny Cat. So there you go, Yarny Cat, and you are in the bucket. And this will be, this is a giveaway for, what is this month? September. August, the first Friday of August, we pick from this cup and you win a really big, a bunch of yarn and a bunch of other stuff. And also, anybody who won last week, whether you were in Angie's yarn party or Angie's art party, the stuff is going out this afternoon. I got it all packed up. Girl, I'm always running behind. This is a one-woman show. I'm doing my best, okay? So, but it's on, so you don't worry that it's getting lost in the mail. I haven't sent it out yet. I have it all packed up. It'll be getting sent out this afternoon after the live, okay? Okay, so let's celebrate Yarny Cat. Thank you, girl. That thing is horrendous. Okay, and I'm going to blow the bubbles after I celebrate the next person, but I want to share something with you really quick. Look what my husband bought for us. Let me make sure that I'm not. Okay. You guys, it's a Minnie Mouse bubble blower. Isn't that cute? I'm so excited. It's pink. She spins. My husband buying me everything pink. Okay, and then you guys look at, I just want to show you the box that it came in. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let me celebrate the next person and then we'll blow bubbles for both because this takes a little extra work. Not majorly, but a little bit, you know. It's not as simple as my other thing is. In fact, what you have to do is you have to take your bubbles and you have to put it into the tray. So I'm going to do that with these blinding donut glasses. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. That's probably has to be full. Okay. So we have, and I have a paper towel here so that if anything spills, it doesn't go crazy. Okay. Put our bubbles down. Now let's celebrate the next one. We'll celebrate Rosie. Rosie was the next one, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, and then C Rose. Okay, so here's for Rosie. Here you go, Rosie. Thank you, girl. You're in the cup. I love doing all that. Okay, and the next one is C Rose. Let me put her name down. It's such less stress just to write the name down and put it in the cup first. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. I would do it afterwards. Like, okay, girl. Okay, C Rose. There you go. You're in the cup. And do we have anybody else? Okay, and I'll check chat here in just a second, you guys. But I'm going to blow these bubbles for everybody who just that just donated to the channel. Oh, I got to get those glasses off because I can't see a damn thing with the things on. Okay, so you know what? Okay, just learned how to use this today. It may take a second, so we're going to play for a second. It may take a second. It may just be, here we go. Okay, it took a few tries last time to get this kind of loaded up. Yeah, it's still taking a little bit of time. Come on. My husband were playing with it earlier. See if we can get it working. Are you not going to play? Come on. We're live, Bubbles. We're live. Sorry, I'm talking to my Bubbles. All right. Let's try this. We'll try it a couple times. I don't know why it doesn't want to work now. It was working earlier. Oh. All right. Hopefully this is it. There we go. Isn't that cool? It takes, when you first start it, it can take a little bit. And then after a while, like, I don't know why it takes a little bit, but then it'll start blowing a lot of bubbles. There we go. That is so cool. So we'll just leave this sitting in the bubbles. I need a paper towel. And we'll just leave this sitting in the bubbles. Where are my baby wipes? I need something to dry my hand off on. You guys probably are laughing so hard at me half the time when I'm in this room. All right. I just went into the garbage. I got a baby wipe in there. People are like, girl, you are a hot mess. Sorry. Okay. Isn't that fun? Oh my God. I'm obsessed with that. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. Let's put you in the cup here. Thank you for donating to the channel. I appreciate it so much. Debbie P-E-R-E-A. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. You're in the cup. And let's celebrate you. Thank you, Deborah. And since I'm keeping it prepped, hopefully it'll work good. It'll keep working. I think it'll get better and better as we keep going, you guys. That's what it took earlier. So I'm just going to leave it sitting in the bubbles. And at least one big bubble is good. But isn't that cute? Okay, so let me put my readers back on, check chat. And then, of course, like always, I got some things I want to talk to you guys about. But let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. My hands. Hey, VJ, how are you, girl? Welcome in. Welcome in. So good to see you. VJ's probably like, what in the yarn is going on here? I got this bubble blower in these glasses. Okay. Oh, our thanks, Archie girl, for getting them trolls. Thank you, girl. Love you. You love that, Rose? Isn't that fun? Debbie goes, big bubbles. Butterfly mom goes, Angie said you're not gonna play. Thank you, Artsy Girl. She's just reminding everyone to do the thumbs up. Hey, Ice Wallow, come. Is it Ice Wallow, come? Hi, Lisa. Can I get a hi? Hi. Okay, Butterfly Mom saying thumbs up. Thanks, girl. Okay, let me just see. Hey, Lisa the Granny Scattered. Welcome in, welcome in. I just read your comment. I think you commented on one of my mixed media things. I just made grungy papers from magazines and from magazine pages, and so you like that video. So thank you. Okay. Did I? Okay, someone said Rosie and C Rose both donated. Didn't I celebrate both of them? Did I celebrate both of them? You guys let me know. Did I skip somebody? Did I skip Rosie or did I skip Rose, C Rose? You guys, someone let me know at the bottom of the chat. Because I do not want to do that, of course. I know I put both of them in the cup, but I did celebrate both, right? I think I did. Okay, somebody remind me. Artsy Girl, you probably know too. So just let me know. She Spin says, girl, I already know there's no savings you from those Pepto-Bismol streets. That is for sure. Sherry, I did thank you. Thank you. Okay. Maybe she's talking to somebody else there. Yanni Cat says the bubble blower is so cute. Butterfly Mom says, haha, one woman show. I run one woman shows too, Fairy Girl. Isn't that the truth? It ain't easy doing all this stuff. I mean, it's fun, but it's a lot of stuff. You got to remember. Like today, I didn't even announce. I usually announce like on, even later on today, I'll announce my next going live for the yarn party. And I forgot to do it this week. I just did it like a half an hour before the video. Anyway, it's hard to remember all this stuff. We're doing our best. Yarny Cat says, I did an unboxing of the last prize you sent, and I love it very much. Oh, very good, Yarny Cat. Cool. I will watch the unboxing. You must have just done it because I didn't see it yet. So I'll check it out. Okay, everyone's talking. Hey, Sherry, welcome in, welcome in. She says hello from Louisiana. Hook Me Up says she does the same thing. She says, Angie, I rotate between shabby chic and rustic as well. Exactly. In a way, I feel like they're the same because it's still shabby. Okay, so whether I'm rustic shabby or I'm pink shabby, it's still shabby. Like I always still want everything tattered and torn, whether it's pink or whether it's the browns and rust colors and stuff. Anyway, let's see what people are saying. Debbie, did I welcome you in yet, Debbie? I think I did because didn't you donate to the channel? Debbie, welcome in, girl. And if I welcome anybody twice, sorry, you guys. It's hard to remember everybody. Hey, Mom B, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I think I got through the chat from where I was at. Okay, I'm going back to make sure that I celebrated Rose and Rosie. And Debbie Perea, yeah, I welcomed you in. And also, did we celebrate you yet? Let me just look. Yeah. I welcomed you in. I gave you bubbles, and you're in the bucket. Okay, just want to make sure. Just trying to make sure I'm keeping up with myself. Okay, let me go back to the bottom because someone's going to tell me what I did. Hey, Snowbird, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Joni, welcome in, girl. Jody says, Angie, you do an amazing job as a channel host. Much love and respect to you. Hard job, and you do it with pink scissors and ruffles. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. You want to see something funny? You're gonna laugh. You said that with pink scissors. I have a little jar of pink scissors. I am so crazy. Look, She Spins. A jar of pink scissors. Oh, and a pair of lavender too. I'm crazy. Okay, but it's a good crazy, I think. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, Butterfly Mom says, Fairy Girl, I'm mailing out Happy Mail. Keep a lookout. Oh, thank you, girl. You don't have to do that. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, I'm getting also rated Angie. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in, girl. Elizabeth, I didn't forget about you. I may get a little sidetracked because I got to do some things here and there, but then I always go back to the chat and try to, you know, make sure I welcome everybody in. So welcome in, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm going back to the chat. So everybody, okay, let's see. Yes, Lisa said, yep, I watched the grungy paper making last night. Thanks, girl. Okay, Yanni Cat said I didn't skip. Okay, good. I think people might got confused because usually I do bubbles like for each person, but now I'm going to do bubbles for groups because it takes more effort to do it with this because I got to stand back. I got to dip into that bowl. So I'll do it kind of like if 2 or 3 people donate, I'll kind of celebrate the bubbles all together because, you know, we're doing more now. Okay. Who the heck explains bubbles? Me. Okay. She Spin says, wow, that name made me look up twice. Okay, let me just make sure I'm getting to everybody. Oh, VJ says, I finally remembered Little John has bubbles, so I'm aware. I don't think I belong to Little John. Okay, I need to join Little John's channel. Okay. Okay, I'm just going through the chat here, making sure I have said hello to everyone. Okay, now I'm back to your Artsy Girl talking. Sorry that Yarny was that a troll. Okay, now I'm back to that. Let me just make sure where we're at the bottom. Oh, good, Elizabeth. Elizabeth said, I watched the grungy video too. Bubbles is my daughter's nickname. Oh, that's so cute. And thank you for watching the grungy video. And then, oh, I don't know. I'll have to try it. Butterfly Mom says, would the bubble fan work on your mixed media? I don't know. Because I do coffee bubble paper. It's a technique. So I have to try that. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Don't you just love those collection of scissors, Butterfly Mom? Okay, Dollar Tree had, okay, Dollar Tree always has, not always, but here and there has this pink. Okay, so I've had these pink ones forever. This year, I bought like 10 pairs of scissors because I'm nuts. And they go in my craft room, one goes in my art studio, and then one goes at my desk in my office. Not one, but 2 or 3 in each one because I like to have collections of scissors. So that's what's in here. I have 2 pinks and a pastel. These were at the beginning, like when they were selling the school supplies, they came out with this whole pastel pink and pastel purple. They've never done that. I was like insane. So I bought like 10 pairs of scissors. I bought like, I think 5 pastel pink and 5 pastel lavender. Something like that. And then I think I bought a few more than that and gave them as gifts because people were going crazy about these pink scissors for people who like pink. Okay. Okay. Okay, Debbie asks, Angie, did you start over on your knitting? You had to completely frog? Yes. We're going to talk about that. I have never frogged so much in my entire life as I have this month. I have never been a frogger. Like, I barely frog anything. Like, if I mess up, I just move on. Because most of the time, people are just not going to see it. You put it on, they don't know. They're not knitters. They're not crocheters. They don't know. But I made some mistakes this recently that have just been bad. Okay? Like, bad. Okay. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about this, my poncho that I'm wearing. I'll stand up so you guys can see it. First, let me pull up my spandex so I don't look too inappropriate. And then we'll talk about this because this is a really fun thing to knit. If you're a knitter, This is really, really cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It goes like that in the back, and then here's the front. So cute. You guys will not believe the yarn that I used to make this. Look at how beautiful it knits up. Isn't that gorgeous? It makes the most beautiful. I call it making fabric when we knit or crochet. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's made from my favorite thing. One big rectangle. So what I used to make this is I used, you guys aren't going to believe it, because I've never even talked about this yarn. Out of all the yarns I have, I've never talked about this. The Red Heart Super Saver. Now, you know, this isn't super bad. I think Red Heart gave itself a bad name because it used to be way rougher. But it's not, I love this yarn, but it's nice. And I heard it's super soft once you wash it. I haven't even washed the damn thing. And it's outerwear, so I could care less. I have, you know, look, I have this black shirt underneath it. But it feels fine. But the thing I like is the color. Look at this color. Is that everything? Or if you like these type of colors, it's so native, like native colors, so Southwest. I absolutely love color combinations like this. I love color combinations like this, whether it's in my mixed media or it's in yarn. I absolutely love it. So beautiful. So it's Red Heart Super Saver, 236 yards. It's a weight 4. And you know what? I think I never pay full price, but I think I got it on sale. So I still paid $3 or $4 because I think it only took 2 balls, I think. So that wasn't bad. I like to pay $1.25. Hobby Lobby has spoiled me to death. I just have a hard time paying $3 or $4 or $5 for a bottle, for a thing of yarn. And you know, $3 or $4 really isn't bad, but once you paid $1.99, $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, it's hard to pay more than that. This is called Reef, and I don't even know if they have this color anymore, because I bought this I think I made this like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4. I don't remember. I want to make another one and I haven't done it. It's a weight 4, which we all know, 100% acrylic, and it's 236 yards. So fabulous. So I think it took 2 of these to make that. And the pattern for this is on my community page. So go to my home page and then hit at the top, you'll see community. This is if people don't know how to get to the community. Go to my home page, go to the top, it'll say community. Click on that. And then you're going to see a picture of this poncho and then a direct link, clickable link. Just click on that and it'll take you directly to the pattern. You can't do it through Lion Brand specifically. I found an old Lion Brand link, because I guess it's an old pattern, so they took it off their system that they have right now. So that's the way you'll have to do it. Just go to my community page and you can get the directions. But let's just talk about it real quick. It's called Free Knitting. It's Free Knitting Patterns by Lion Brand. Actually what it's called Lion Brand Shawl and a Ball 2-ball poncho. And the pattern number is L60115, designed by Mei Hu. And that's what the pattern looks like here. And then it's really, well, you guys, it's me, so we know it's simple. It says beginner level. You need, now it doesn't tell you the yardage because it tells you that you need 2 balls of shawl in the ball, which would be gorgeous at a shawl in the ball. And knitting needle size 7. But since I wanted to use this yarn, it took 2 of these balls, which is a total of 472 yards is what I used. And this is worsted weight, of course. And the shawl in the ball is worsted weight, kind of. To me, that's like a 3. But anyway, but I did use 2 skeins, 2 skeins, which is a total of 472 yards of Red Heart Super Saver. What knitting needle did I use? Did I use the 7? I think I used a 7, whatever, either here or with the ball band. What does it say? What does it say? Oh, I can't even read that. Let's just say I used a 7, you know, 7 or 8, whatever. But it says a 7 on here. So I used a 7 or an 8. I'm sure I used whatever it said on the ball here. Gauge, you can read about gauge, but it says be sure to check gauge. I didn't check gauge. and I made it just fine. The poncho is worked in one piece, then sewn together, cast on 98 stitches, and this is how simple it is. Row 1 on the right side, knit. Row 2, purl. Repeat 1 and 2 for stockinette. Knit on the wrong side, purl on the right side until piece measures about 50 inches. Bind off. That is all your directions, and that is what I like. You know what I like, you guys, is I like dynamic pieces, things that look like, oh my god, that looks so hard. It's not, but I like to find dynamic pieces. Like, to me, this is a dynamic piece. A boho cardigan is the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. They're very cool looking and very fun and cool to wear, but they're simple to make. Usually the stuff I do takes a lot of knitting, but it comes out really cool, and it's not hard, you know, to do it. So choose, if you like that type of potato chip knitting, choose dynamic projects. This is my opinion. Choose dynamic projects and choose cool yarn, you know, pretty yarn, really cool yarn, and your projects will come out really nice, in my opinion. Okay, for finishing, follow the diagram. So one end of the piece to one side edge. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. So you're going to end up with this rectangle. Okay, 50-inch rectangle. And here's the diagram. See there, and then there's the bottom, and there's the arrow. So you're supposed to fold this side to this side and sew. Okay, I was having a hard time with that because that's like puzzles, and I'm not good at puzzles. So my husband helped me finally see the light and fold it right. It's probably easy, but my brain don't work that way. So my husband helped me fold it right so that I could sew up one side. You just sew up one little side, and then I think you leave a place for your head. And it's all in the directions. Just a second, let me see. Yeah, you leave a, you sew one end of the piece to one side and leave a 12-inch opening for the head. And that depends on the size of the head you have. So if you need a little more, 13 inches, 14 inches, whatever you need. That's it. So it's on my community page. Go to my home page. Go to the top, it says community up there, click community, and then there's a clickable link and you'll see it, and you can make this if you like. So I'm one of my podcasts, it wasn't live, it's just a podcast. I did show this and then we talked about it. But I just wanted to wear this today. Plus I wanted to talk about this because there was people who couldn't find this on the Lion Brand website because it's like 4 or 5 years old, I think, something like that. All right, I'm sure I missed a lot in chat, so I'm going to go back to chat here and see what people have to say. Real quick, before I go back to chat, you guys look at this. I want to make, I think, another one of these out of this. This is, I love this yarn. Let me show it to you. Again, it's, again, those colors, those native colors, Southwest, they're just so rich. I love it. Isn't that gorgeous? And of course, it's super soft because I love this yarn. So again, I had to pay not regular price. I paid the 30% off. So what I did is, this is when they had coupons. I bought this like 2 or 3 years ago. It's probably 3 years ago. It's when they had coupons. So anyway, I think twice I collected it over time because I hate paying for yarn like over $1 or over $2. I hate paying over $2. So I'm so cheap. So I waited to 30% off. So then I was paying what, $3.50 or something. And then a couple of times I did a 40% off. Or maybe I did only need 2 balls. Like, how many did I get? No, I bought a lot of these. I didn't just buy 2. I bought like 6 or something. I don't know. I bought a lot. So that's what I did with my cheap self. But isn't this gorgeous? I love this. This would even be gorgeous held double to make it chunky and to do a boho cardigan. All right, hopefully I have enough. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do another one of these out of it. I'm going to do a boho cardigan out of this. All right. We've talked about that. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. Hey, Deanna. Welcome in. Welcome in. Deanna said, Dad, that would be beautiful in the native colors. I think so, too. Hey, Rosie Crochet. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. So we have 3 Rosies, right? Okay, yeah. Rosie just said she just woke up from a nap. Okay, Butterfly Mom says, I just wish I could do it. I wish I could knit or crochet. I don't care which one. I've tried. I'm just not coordinated. You know what, Butterfly Mom? I tried crocheting a couple times. It didn't work for me. And then I tried knitting, and it was hard at first. But you know what happened is you just have to find the right person on YouTube to teach you. So watch one person's video, and if you like what you're seeing, start trying their technique of casting on, and they're going to teach you how to cast on and the basic knit stitch, and they're going to teach you how to purl. And if that's not catching on, go to another person. Keep going to different people until you find the right person. And that's why I say there needs to be 21 million videos on how to learn how to crochet or knit or anything, because everybody teaches differently, everybody learns differently. So we need all these teachers so that we can choose the person that we can see it, the person that we can learn from. So try that if you want to learn. Just keep trying different people till you find that person who you relate to and understand how they're teaching you. So, okay. Okay, Nancy said, can you stand up again so we can see your poncho? If you did it earlier, I missed it. Oh, no problem, Nancy. Here, I'll stand up right now. So this is the poncho. Isn't it cute? I am so obsessed with this. And it's so easy to wear. That's what I love about it. It's just so easy. I can throw this on with anything. Today I have it on with some black spandex, see? So you can throw it on with black spandex, throw it on with jeans and boots in the wintertime, a long sleeve shirt, a turtleneck underneath. It's fabulous. I love it. It's so cozy. And this is the back. And just to show you up close, this is how it knits up. Isn't that gorgeous? And I used the Super Saver, believe it or not. I know people really down Super Saver a lot, but look at the colors. I seen those colors, I was like, I have to have that. And if you want the knitting pattern for this, go to my homepage and go to my community page, and I have a clickable link to it. It's a Lion Brand free knitting pattern, but you can't go to Lion Brand anymore because it's old, so they took it off their website. But I found the old listing, and you can go to my community page, which is on my homepage, and there's a clickable link there to find out. Okay, let's see. I love C Rose. She has like a little arrow, says C Rose does not follow directions. If you're into mixed media, like I'm a mixed media artist, like, okay, I work very intuitively. So, which is probably why I don't like super like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 repeat rows, because yeah, I don't follow directions well. And mixed media is you're mixing all this stuff together, and it's all freeform, it's all intuitive. So if your brain works like that, like 7 row repeats aren't going to work for you. I wish I could do a 7 row repeat. I really do. I really wish I could do super technical type of knitting patterns, but like, no. I just know myself, so why frustrate myself? Deanna says, Joan, when washed it does. I just can't make it to go to the, wait, she says, Joan, when washing it does. I can't make it to get the washer part. LOL. Okay, somebody's talking to somebody about, I think they're talking about this yarn, because I guess it softens up really pretty nicely once it's washed. So okay, yeah, Joan says, I've avoided that yarn because I don't like the way it feels. So is that true? It gets softer. Yeah, I don't know if it gets softer because I haven't washed this. You guys are like, that's disgusting. Girl, you've had that for 3 or 4 years and you have not washed that. I don't wear it every day. I know that's probably bad, but I haven't washed it. Look at it. Does it look any more? Oh, you guys, I'm wearing it over like things like this. It's like a coat. Okay, we don't wash our coats all the time. So yeah, so I'm not. Thank you, Deanna. So I'm not sure, but I've heard from a lot of knitters and crocheters that this gets really nice and soft once it dries, so, or once you wash it. Yarny Cat says, so stylish. Thanks, girl. C Rose says, that poncho is so gorgeous. I want to stop my Lenny Kravitz scarf and make that. I know, girl. I know. Are you doing 2 projects right now? I always have 3 projects on the go. And this is why I have 3. Because I have one that maybe is pretty long term. And then one that's like kind of medium. And then one that I'm going to finish quicker. And then I have one that's on the go. Like I always have a wash rag or something like that that I can just take with me on the go. So, or some mittens. So if I'm in the car for a little while, I can knit on that. So that's what I do. So maybe that could be your second project. Yarny Cat says, so stylish. Thanks, girl. Oh, thank you, Snowbird. Snowbird says Master's Touch is 40% off instead of 50% off. Oh, I know. I heard someone say it. I think it was Stephanie. She said that. What are they doing? Why don't they keep it at 50%? Thank you, Debbie. Debbie says she loves the colors I have on. Thank you. Okay, just catching up on the chat here. Oh, okay. Elizabeth said her daughter's going to be 21. I watched the grungy video too. Bubbles is my daughter's. Okay, so I'm back at the top. Okay. Or I'm back to where I left off at. Hey, Sandy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Hickety Pickety. She says, you look great in everything you wear. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, and Hickety Pickety just reminded me, if you have something you want me to see specifically or something that you, a question, put it all in caps. She just reminded me. So yeah, put it all in caps. So thank you, Hickety Pickety, for the compliment. And thank you for putting it in caps and reminding me to tell people that. Okay, good. Debbie just downloaded it. Awesome. She just went to my community page and downloaded the pattern. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Butterfly Mom. Girl, Butterfly Mom says, Angie, you have beautiful hair. I have to tell you, girl, you have beautiful hair. And it grows out of your head. Okay, your hair is the bomb. I told you that before. I think it is fabulous. Butterfly Mom's hair is so long and so shiny and so healthy looking. I'm like, girl, I have to wear extensions. Okay, these are all extensions. And I want to talk about that. These are all extensions. And what's funny, you guys, you know what I use for this? I use a crochet hook. So my hair underneath this whole thing is in braids going, okay, like braids here, braid here, and braid here. And then I start braiding around. Okay. So it's like, what do you call it? Anyway, it's braids. So I usually do about 6 or 7 rows of braids. And then I take a crochet hook and I take the hair, I put the crochet hook in the braid. And then I take the hair, my 2 strands of the curls, 2 strands of the curls each, put those on, put it out, kind of do this knot thing, and it knots into the braids. And so I do that. Yeah, it takes like 6 hours of hell. But, you know, I put it in 2 movies and it's done. And it lasts for like 2 to 3 months. 3 months is stretching it. I really should just do it at 2 months. The hair cost me, I have to buy 6 bags of hair at $6. So about $36 is how much it cost me to do it. And every day I just finger comb and go or shampoo and go. So it's really super simple. Simple, simple, simple. Okay. Okay, my thing jumped a little bit. All right. Let me go back down and just, I hate that. You're in a spot and then it just jumps to nowhere. It's insane. Butterfly Mom, you do your own hair. That's impressive. You know what I do? And 2 things. One, I used to be a hairstylist for 15 years. So there's that. And I always wanted long hair. Like my people I looked up to when I was little was like Donna Summers, Diana Ross, Jane Kennedy. And they all had that hair. I wanted it so bad. So girl, I was like, I had to learn how to do this. I didn't learn it when I was in cosmetology school. I learned how to do this before I went to cosmetology school. But yeah. So I had to learn how to do it. I used to go pay and get mine done, but eventually I'm like, girl, I gotta learn how to do this because it costs too much. And yeah, I just gotta learn how to do this. Because you know I'm cheap. VJ says, Angie, you are good. I can braid extensions, but I am not coordinated enough to crochet braids. I can't feel the cornrows. And you know what's weird is I do my extensions. I don't even look. I just feel my whole way through it. The only time I start to look is when I get to the top, when I'm crocheting the hair into the braids, because I need to get enough hair on top here and here, you know, to make everything look right. So that's when I start looking at it when I'm crocheting it in. But all my braids and stuff, I don't even look. I could do this blind. But I've been doing it for a long time. I've been wearing my hair like this since I was 20. I was wearing my hair with the other extensions I used to wear were just the same thing, you know, six, 7, 8 rows of braids. But I used to get the hair on a weft, and then I used to sew it in on the braids like this, and sew, and sew, and sew. And then I used to leave the top out, and then I would totally use the curling iron on top to do a big poof on top. You know, the late 80s, 90s, how we all used to wear our hair like that. So that's what I used to do. And then I discovered this other process of crocheting it into the braids when I was about, I don't know, 21, something like that. So yeah, that's my extension story. Okay, let me go back to here. I'm seeing that Sunita came in. Hey, Sunita girl, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, VJ says she braids too, and she just feels it. You just feel your way through it. Hey, Sunita girl, welcome in, welcome in. She says she's listening while driving home, just got for work. Okay, girl. Oh, Gloria. You're so sweet. You favor Jane Kennedy and Florence Griffith Joyner. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. You are very, very sweet. Okay. You can say that, Butterfly Mom. I am a jack of all trades. I don't master nothing, but I can do a lot of different things. Yanni Cat says, I love Donna Summer. Don't you just love Donna Summer? I even saw her right before she passed away. I saw her. She came to, I live in Las Vegas. So I've seen everybody there is to see for concerts. Anyone I have wanted to see. I've seen almost everybody. And I saw Donna Summers a few years ago before she passed away. And it was awesome. I saw her concert. She had these 3 little young dancers. I met them after the show because I used to be a dancer, so I love dancers. And so I met her little dancers after the show. They're so sweet. I talked to them for about 5 minutes. They're adorable. And it was a really good show. It was really, really good. Just love her. Listening to that music just brought me back. Brought me back. Okay. Debbie says, I have a question. When you take out the extensions, can you reuse them or is it just one time? Okay. Yeah, there's a question. No, I throw that stuff away. Like right now, my hair needs to be redone. Okay. So bad. But, so this hair is old. But you know what's weird? The older my hair gets, the more people love it. It's weird. Because I love it when it's brand new. But when it gets older, like it needs to be done, that's when I get the most compliments. I'm like, but, and I love wearing the bows right now. This totally hides like all my regrowth up here in the front. Which, when this live is over, I'm getting ready to do my hair. I'm actually going to do my hair this way today. I usually just bear down and sit down for 6 hours, get on 2 to 2.5 movies. But I'm going to do it different today. I'm going to do half my head today. I'm going to do the first 3 rows today and finish the second 3 or 4 rows tomorrow morning. So, just I don't have the time to spend the 6 hours. So, that's what I'm going to do today. Well, first I'm going to the post office to get all the rest, get these packages off, and then I'm going to spend 3 or 4 hours doing my hair. VJ says, Angie, you are good. I can braid extensions, but I am not coordinated to do crochet braids. I can't feel the cornrows. Thanks, girl. You're sweet. Dark Sky says, Angie, you can do it all. A big part of it is I'm just cheap. So I try to do as much stuff as I can myself to save money. Okay, I just saw Affordably Crafty. Hey, Affordably Crafty. Hey, Kim girl, welcome in, welcome in. Affordable Crafty, I've been trying to mean to contact you because I have questions. Okay, you did use 2 chunkies double, right? Or maybe you used 1 chunky and 1 medium weight. Let us know. For your Lenny Kravitz super scarf, she just Affordably Crafty just finished her Lenny Kravitz super scarf, and it came out beautifully. So gorgeous. I love the yarn she chose. I love the yarn she chose. I love the color she chose, and she crocheted it. So what I want to know from you, Kim, is how much did you chain? How many chains did you do? What size crochet hook did you use? And okay, how many chains did you chain on? That's the first thing. And what size crochet hook did you use? And did you use 2 chunkies, like size 5 or 6 weights, and held them double? Okay, so if you can give us all that information, that'd be great, so that we can tell the other crocheters that information, because I want to have even more specifics for the knit along / crochet along. Okay, so I'll go back to the bottom here, Kim, and find out. And Kim is Affordably Crafty. Okay, just looking here. Same way about a few projects. Okay, Artsy Girl says, yarny patterns are hard. My mother used to rewrite all the patterns for people. Dang, your mom is talented. I could never, like, be a pattern writer. Like, okay, I know that like my boho cardigan, I've kind of written that, and Lenny Kravitz super scarf, I kind of wrote that, but these are simple things, okay? And real simple. Like, I could never, like, write a pattern like that and then sell it. Oh my God, that'd be so much stress for me. I'd be like, this way, if I just write something up, it's simple. And number 2, if there's any mistakes, I didn't charge you for it. Anyway. Yarny Cat says, I have 5 whips right now. Hey, Sandy Shore, welcome in, welcome in. Girl, if I haven't welcomed you in already, but I think I have not. So welcome in, Sandy Shore. Oh, I think I did welcome her in already. I'm so crazy. Okay, let me see what Affordably Crafty says here. Okay, Yarny Cat says, I'm trying to write a pattern for my hat, but I'm giving it away. Awesome, girl. I mean, I wish I could write patterns. That would be an awesome job, writing knitting or crochet patterns and selling them. I think that'd be an awesome job. I think that'd be so fun. I just don't have the brain for that. Like it don't work like that. Affordably Crafty says, $10 beauty. I'm not sure what she was saying, but let me keep going. She's still talking, so let me go up to the next thing. Okay, Affordably Crafty says, I got tea cakes for $2 each, and a dreamy dough, $2 each. Girl, I know those tea cakes, because I told you I have that color that you made your Lenny Kravitz super scarf out of, and I got those $2 cakes. You bought those a long time ago, right? I don't know, years ago, right? Yeah, because I got those $2 cakes, and I have a ton of them. I got every color I wanted. I bought a ton. They're up in my art room. Okay, let me finish seeing what she says. Okay, this is what Affordably Crafty says, and I want to write this down. So let me get a pen out. Let me get my, please let everything be in here. All right, this is my bag for my scarf, so paperwork should be in here, because I need to discuss this too. So why do I cause myself stress? It should be in this bag, and it's not. What? Let me see if it's in this other bag, because I want to write this down. It might be in this one. No, it's not there. All right, let me see if it's in this bag. All right, let's see. What is this? This is my sweater. This is my sweater. Sorry, guys. Just a second. I tell you, I'm so organized that I'll organize myself right into a mess. And it happens all the time. I organize myself so much that I organize myself into a mess. All right, that's my sweater bag. This is my boho bag. I don't know why these directions for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf wouldn't just be what in the world? I don't know why it wouldn't just be in the bag with the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf stuff. I'm at a loss now because that should be in these bags. It should be in the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf bag. Just a second. Let me just see if it's not over here. No, it's not. Okay, we need to discuss the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf because that's our crochet / knit along. Hello? Why? All right, let me look in this bag one more time. I hope you're being entertained by my confusion. All right, you guys, I need to find this paper. So I'm going to, you guys, Yarny Cat and Dark Sky, hold the house down. I'll be back. I am going to go check in my bedroom to see if those directions are in there because, yeah, I need that information. Let me pull up my, all right, there we go. All right, I'll be right back. Jeez. Oh my God, you guys. My husband came home for lunch and I usually hear him come in and I didn't hear him come in. Oh my God. He almost scared the hell out of me. I walk into the bedroom to see if I can find the directions for this Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf and there's a man sitting there. I was like this. I almost had a heart attack. I usually hear him coming in or I hear him yell, "Hey honey, I'm home." My heart's in my woo. All right, I got my husband's iPad because yeah, I have all of this on. Okay, if you want the backyard, and then he also built just a second, guys, and it's got for any of if you want the directions on how to do Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, whether it's crochet or whether it's knit, you can go to my last 3 or 4 lives and I have the directions in the description. So I'm going to go to, thank goodness for my description, so I can go back to that. Because the paperwork I've written up for it, Lord only knows.
The critics are calling She-Hulk an absolute must-see.
Come on, pause. Lord only knows where that's at. Can't believe I lost that. I'm sure I didn't lose it forever. Just lost it for now. Okay. Yeah, now I put everything about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf for this knitting and crocheting, like I said, in the description of my last 3 or 4 videos. So let me go back to Kim. Okay. Kim, where are you? I see you, but where are you talking about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf? Okay, here we go. Okay, so she said she used a 12mm hook. We'll have to look back. Okay, so she used a 12mm hook, so I'm going to put that down. I will add that to today's today's direction. I'll write that in the directions. At about 30 minutes after this video, all this information of how a ton of information will be posted in this video after it's over, about 30 minutes afterwards. So she said the crochet hook she used was a 12mm hook. Okay. Let me see what else she says. Okay, and then she used, like she said, she used the tea cakes. And the tea cakes are like a 6 weight, not just a 5. And then she held those double. Kim, did you hold those double? You did hold them double, right? Okay, okay. Kim says, we'll have to look at it and figure out chains I used. Okay, she doesn't know how many chains she used, but I'm going to write chains down and write question mark. But Kim, if you could get back with me on this video, if you could do it on this video, get back with me and just let me, if you can figure out just around how many chains you use. I know she got herself 20 inches wide, which is what you need to do. So, and if it's an estimation, girl, that's fine. Because you don't have to be exactly 20 inches wide on this Lenny Kravitz super scarf. You could be 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. But I'm telling you, if you want the drama, which I always want the drama, and you want it to be a shawl slash scarf, I would try to make it close to the 20 inches as possible. But it's all very open, and it's all very open. It's very intuitive like me, so you can do what you want. Elizabeth says, Angie, your hair is real. If you take 6 hours to do it, you're the bomb. Do you still plan in your planners? Yes, girl, I still plan in my planners. If you go to my community page, I just did a layout, really cute layout. Do I have it in here? I don't have it in here, but I did a really cute layout, and you can check that out on my community page. I've done some videos too. I have a playlist that says for doing planner layouts. So, and thank you, girl. You said if I spend 6 hours, my hair is real. Thank you. Okay. Afrobi Crafty says, nope, Karen tea cakes times 3, 6 weight, and a red. Okay, this is what she did. Nope, Karen tea cakes times 3. So she used 3 Karen cakes. Okay, and I guess if you use Karen tea cakes times 3, that equals a 6 weight. Awesome. So that's what she did. Okay, I guess I didn't get those. I got some type of cakes, but they weren't the tea cakes. It just looked like that colorway when I saw yours. But anyway, so she must have used worsted weight. That's worsted weight, those Karen tea cakes, right? Because you did it, you held 3 at one time and made a 6 weight. Awesome. And then she says, and Red Heart Dreamy Stripes 5 weight, lies 4 weight. I used up almost 2 skeins for Dreamy, held double. Okay, so anybody who's crocheting or knitting, you guys can read that in the chat so you can get that, what she said there. Hey, Daphne, welcome in, welcome in. Let me decline this potential spammer on my phone. There we go. Hey, Daphne, welcome in, welcome in. Lisa said, you're not cheap, you're thrifty. Thanks, girl. Rosie Crochet Corner says, crochet something small like granny squares. I'm not feeling well. I drew up like 4 times. Oh, I think she threw up 4 times. I think. Oh, Rosie, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Okay. Okay, Archie Girl says, have you seen Usher? He is in Vegas. He has a show line on. Yes. Amazing in person. No, I love me some Usher. My favorite music is R&B. Love R&B. And when I was little, I loved Motown. I still love Motown because that's what my parents listened to. So I grew up on that. And I love me some R&B. And I love Usher. He's such a good singer and he can dance. So I'm sure his show would be awesome. So it's on our list. It's on our list to go see for sure. I've seen Boys to Men. Oh, they're so good. I've seen Babyface. I've seen Boys to Men and Babyface probably 6, 7, 8 times over the last few years before coronavirus. Love them. Those are two of the best shows I've ever seen. You know who else I've seen? Oh, what's his name? He's so good. What's that guy? He was in Purple Rain. He was like the guy going against Prince. And he has that song, Bach! Odie, odie, oh. Bach! What's his name? I wish my husband was right here right now because he would just be like, there he goes. Someone in the chat will say his name. Anyway, I went and saw him in concert. That's one of the best concerts I've ever seen. I've seen so many good concerts. I've seen Cher. That was so good. I've just seen so many people. Okay. I've seen all of the Circus of Allays. And if you come to Vegas, see Circus of Allays. I don't care which one. See them all. Every single one was so good. I love the one with the water. Probably the one with the water is my favorite one, but I've seen them all and they're fabulous. Butterfly Mom's Sandy says, I love your bows. Thank you, girl. Butterfly Mom says, I want to come to Vegas so bad, and May in the next year. Oh, Butterfly Mom, that would be so awesome. It'd be so awesome to meet you. Oh, that'd be so cool. Okay. Okay, everyone's saying hi to Sanita. Sanita, you're popular, girl. Okay. Morris Day in the time. You guys, okay. I've seen so many concerts. Okay, these are my 3 top concerts if you were to come to Vegas to see. Morris Day in the Time. Awesome. I've seen that probably 8, I don't know. I've seen all these groups between 6 and 8 times. Boys to Men. Those boys can sing. They don't sing, they sang. They totally do it a cappella. One of their songs. No music. Just them. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm like this. I'm like this. It's so good. So good. And then, so Morris Day in the Time, Boys to Men, and then Babyface. Oh my God. I love Babyface, and I love Babyface's backup dancers. My husband always gets the front row because he's really good about that. Like, the boy can always be getting front row for anything he wants to go see. So we're in the front row, and the guys know me, and I used to be a dancer. So I know the moves. Like, after I watch them once, you know, go through their moves, I start doing the moves with them. And they're like, hey! And I'm doing the moves with them to their song. They're like, how does this girl know our dance? Because I was a dancer, okay? So once you've been a dancer for a long time, you've seen these dance moves. Nothing's new after a while, okay? Because you've done so many different things. And so I'm doing the dancing with them, and they'd be jamming. Oh, so good. Oh, here's another one. What's the other one? God, I'm so bad about names. Okay, the group I'm thinking of, I can't think of it, but I'm going to describe it, and then someone's going to tell me. BBD, that's it. I've seen BBD quite a few times now. You want to talk about jamming. Those boys can dance. Oh, my God. It's awesome. They are the best dancers I've ever seen. BBD, and BBD used to be, broke off from New Edition. So it was New Edition, remember? And then Bobby went on his own, and the other guy... Another guy went on his own. I can't think of the other guy's name. And then there was just 3 left, right? So then they named themselves BBD. Oh, that concert is so good. Then, this is right before coronavirus. BBD and New Edition, they all came back together to be New Edition again. And I went to see that concert. And I went to like a signing, so you could take pictures with them, and you could get signatures and all this. So me and my husband met everybody. We met New Edition and BBD because, you know, they're really one group, but when they separated, then they went to BBD and the other ones went single. But anyway, they all came back together for New Edition, and me and my husband went. We met them. We got signatures. We got pictures. We talked to them. I met them all. I met Bobby Brown. I met all of them. It was awesome. I was like this. I mean, these are like my childhood. I'm about ready to cry. These are like my childhood, you know, like stars, you know, and to meet them was just like, it was like a miracle. It was like a miracle. I also met, I'm trying to think who else I met. Did I meet Babyface? I met Babyface too. Yeah, I met Babyface too. Took pictures with him. Alicia Keys, I went to her concert, met her too, took pictures with her too. Alicia Keys' concert was awesome. Girl is gorgeous, and you guys know she can sing her off, and she can play that piano and other instruments. That was really good too. All right, I gotta get back to the chat. I'm getting overexcited about all these groups. Okay, I saw some other people come in here. Hey, Yarn Arm, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, Ralph Tresvant also sang on House Party. Yes, I met Ralph Tresvant, and he's the one, right, that went off on his own, right? And that broke up New Edition when Bobby left and then Ralph left, I believe. Right, girl? Correct me. But I met all of them. I met Ralph too. Hey, Yarn Arm, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Donia girl. Welcome in, girl. Okay, good. Snita made it home. Snita be going, man. She works. Then she got these kids. She has to take them to baseball. I heard she's always on the road taking these kids somewhere. That used to be me, though, girl. I just recently stopped that over the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. But before that, I lived in the car. Taking my daughter back and forth to dance, my son back and forth to football practice forever. Oh, yes, she crochets Johnny Gill. Because Johnny Gill was in New Edition too, and I met Johnny Gill too. It was awesome. Now, was Johnny Gill in BBD or was Johnny Gill in New Edition? I think Johnny Gill was in New Edition towards the end. You guys, I just be looking at them as all one big group, okay? Because they confuse me with all this moving around stuff, but you can correct me, Crystal. She crochets. Johnny Gill can sing. They can all sing. All of them. It don't matter who it is. They just can sing. All of them. Oh, I know. Sandy says Boyz II Men are such beautiful singers. Yes. A cappella. Oh. They are like heaven. They can make you start crying. That's how good these boys can sing. It's just like, absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. Oh, I ran into one of them at the airport. Which one did I run into at the airport? Someone will think of his name. It's the taller one. And he was actually on one of the shows where you judge like singers. He was on one of those. And I can't you know me and these names. I can't be thinking of people's names. Like John Boy says, you know I can't talk. You guys know I can't remember names. Let me ask my husband. I gotta know about this. Kyle, who's Boyz II Men? The one I met at the airport. Okay. John, what's his name? Sean. Are you sure? Sean. Oh, Sean. Okay. Okay. That's who I met at the airport. Sean Stockman from Boyz II Men. And I've gone to see him so many times, you guys. Like I told you, 6-8 times. Like, it's ridiculous. And I took my daughter, and she's been seeing Sean and all Boyz II Men concerts. We started taking her at about 7 or 8 years old. And so she's seen him 6-8 times with us. We take her every time. So we're always in the front row. And my daughter's a dancer too. She's a dancer. Like the girl dances downtown in one of the shows. So she can dance, okay? The girl puts me to shame. She can just dance. That's what she was born to do, was dance. So she's been getting it. She's only like 8 years old, just jamming to the Boyz II Men. And that's not even her era, you know? So like, this little girl can jam. And this isn't even her era, you know? So she's just jamming. So they had a meetup. We've met them several times. So they've been watching her grow up. So she's now like in high school, still going to Boyz II Men concerts. So this last time we went with, well, now she's like 25, but the last time we met with them, she was like 16, and they're like, dang girl, you have grown up. They go, we've been watching you since you were little. How would you like if Boyz II Men said they've been watching you since you were little? I would pass out, okay? I was like, oh my God, Shanley, they totally know who you are. And she's like, I know. So then when I seen Sean at the airport, I go, oh my God, Sean from Boyz II Men? He goes, yes. He's trying to be incognito and stuff. I'm like, boy, you're not incognito. I know who you are. And then I go, you know who I am. He's like looking at me confused, like, oh God, I got a psycho on my hands. And he goes, I go, okay, let me describe. My daughter, she's mixed. She's little, okay? I think at this time he had seen her. She wasn't 16 yet. She was probably like 10 or 12 at this point. And I go, I sit in the front row with my little girl. She's like 10. She can totally dance. And then my husband's white. He's like 6'3", blonde hair. Like, there's not too many people that look like us, okay? And then he goes, oh, that's you? Yes, I know who you are. How are you, girl? How's your daughter? This is Sean from Boyz II Men. I'm not lying. This is crazy. I was on a high all day. It was awesome. It was awesome. Okay. All right, some people are correcting me on some stuff here. Let me just read real quick. Okay, okay, She Crochet says Belle, Biv, DeVoe. And that's all three of them. So Johnny Gill was in was a new edition, right? Okay, Archie Girl says Usher shows is more extravagant than when the helicopter is on stage in Miss Saigon Broadway. His residency is in Vegas, ends this week, I think. No, he's not just here forever. If I am very sad. I did not know it ends this week. I thought he was here. I thought I had time. I'm going to check that out today because I would love to see Usher. Yes, girl. BJ says, love me some Babyface, Whip Appeal. Oh, it's so good. Isn't that a good song, Whip Appeal? I just love it. Oh, I have another story for you. Okay, we are sitting in, okay, my husband couldn't get front row finally. So we're sitting like in the fifth row. Well, thank God we're sitting in the fourth or fifth row because guess who I was surrounded by? I'm not lying. Babyface's mother, his brothers, his cousins. Okay, here's me and my husband, and all around us is Babyface's family. My throat's getting dry. So then, my husband's like really soulful. Like he knows every group. You cannot stunt him about nothing. Okay, he knows every group. Okay, he has like a CD collection like there's no tomorrow, and now he has an Apple collection like there's no tomorrow. Well, there was a group called After 7. And Babyface was in After 7 with some of his brothers and a couple other people. Anyway, so my husband knows everybody that was in After 7, all his brothers. Okay, so Babyface's brother that was in After 7, one of them was on the side of me and one was on the side of my husband. And my husband's like, so and so from After 7. He goes, yeah. He goes, I know who you are. And he goes, let me tell you what I brought. So my husband always brings tons of stuff to get signed. Because my husband is like, he loves R&B. Like, he's into it, okay? So he has the After 7 album. And my husband goes, oh, just a second. So he has his little duffel bag. He pulls out the After 7 album and goes, remember this? And he takes it right out of my husband's hands. He's like, oh my God, you got our album. Oh my God, this is like, and he was just freaking out. And then he goes, so-and-so to his brother, look at, he got our After 7 album. And he goes, my husband goes, will you guys sign? He goes, I'll sign that right now. So they sign it. He hands it to his other brother. He signs it. So then afterwards, everyone's left. We're still sitting there because we already talked to his brothers. And they said, oh, our brother has to sign this, Babyface. So we're waiting there. And so they're trying to kick us out. And my husband, he's like 6'3", okay? He's like, and he's big. So people get a little intimidated sometimes. He goes, so they're trying to kick us out. He goes, I ain't going nowhere. He goes, look it, so-and-so, whatever his name was in After 7, he took my album back to Babyface to get it signed, okay? And you can check this out, but I ain't leaving without my album. My husband will get ghetto quick, okay? So the security guard goes back there and goes, okay, you can be here. He's signing your album. He goes, told you. My husband can get ghetto so quick. Because people aren't going to believe you. Like, After 7, Babyface's brother. Like, what? And he's going to sign your crap? Like, what? Yeah. So that's that story. I got a lot of good stories, you guys. Living in Vegas, you can be meeting people. It's awesome. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Okay. Okay, let me go back to the bottom because I've missed some stuff, I'm sure. Oh, that's cool. Donia says, I'm watching you on TV and writing on my phone. Cool. That's exactly my husband. That's exactly my husband. This is exactly him. And you wouldn't even see it coming. Let me read what she says. Sandy Shore says, no way, great stories. You have met so many people. Girl, I have met so many people. I have so many good stories. But anyway, here's VJ. VJ's Crochet. She says, white boy getting ghetto. I love it. Mine was the same. All right, let me describe my husband. He's gorgeous, okay? He's blonde hair, blue eyes, gorgeous, 6'3", used to play basketball, hung out with all black dudes. That's how my husband is. And he's just cool. He's just super cool. And he's super laid back, but just don't piss him off. But it takes a lot to get him mad. He doesn't just go off. He takes a lot to get him mad, okay? Like taking his After 7 album. Now, that would get him ghetto, okay? But, yeah, that's my husband. And R&B king. He don't listen to nothing. He don't think there's no other type of music unless it's R&B. If it ain't R&B, he don't want to hear it. Like, if you're playing something else, he will turn it off or walk out of the room. And he don't even apologize. Like, he don't care. That's his attitude. I love him to death. Oh, my God. Okay. You guys got me. I'm looking for a tissue because you all got me laughing so hard. My nose is running. I'm tearing up. All right. This is like a dry baby wipe. Hopefully this is going to work. I got tears in my eyes. Oh, you guys got me going. Oh. Okay. Oh, VJ, that's funny. I just read your comment. That's hilarious. Hey, Thrifty50, just popped in. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Okay, let me go back up. Let me see if I miss anything. Oh my God, Donia, she's watching me on her TV, and I'm already so dramatic. You guys, look, I know I'm dramatic, okay? I am so dramatic, it's ridiculous. I don't like drama, but I am dramatic. So her watching me on TV, it must be a comedy act on TV right now. She must be laughing. Me and my dramatic self on a TV screen. Oh, good God. Okay. I love to crochet. Welcome in, girl. Oh, good. She says, leaving a thumbs up and having a good afternoon. Good, girl. Hey, Crazy Nut. Welcome in. Snowburst said, new edition. And then VJ says, I think Ralph stayed to hold the group together. Okay, cool. And then VJ says again, Johnny Gill was in towards the end after Bobby Brown left. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, that he was in Boys to Men at the end. You know what was sad? You know, Bobby Brown, he lost. Well, he already divorced Whitney when she passed away. But I'm sure he was sad from that. And then after that, a few years later, his daughter died too. That's so sad. And when I saw him, his daughter had just passed away. It had only probably been like a year and a half. It's when Boys to Men and BBD got back together. Not Boys to Men. Woo! When New Edition and BBD got back together as New Edition. It only been like maybe a year and a half since his daughter died. He looked so sad. I mean, just looking at his face, I wanted to cry. It was so sad. That's a lot of loss in a short period of time. And losing a child, I can't even imagine. Okay. Rosie's so sweet. She says, I went to Taylor Swift's concert 5 years ago. Awesome, girl. Okay. Okay, VJ said that Ralph, can't think of his name right. I can't say his name right now. Ralph Tresvant also sang on House Party. See, I don't remember him in House Party. I'll have to watch that again and look for him. Was he in the movie or did he just sing in the movie? Okay. I think I've gotten to all the comments. Oh, no. Donia said that he also lost his son. I didn't know that Bobby Brown lost his son too. Dang, that poor boy is just, that's really sad. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up because I know I've missed some things. Yes, V, I'm so sorry for your loss. I am so sorry. So sorry. So sorry, V. Crazy Knot says working on a, I'm not sure, she's working on a bonus bundle granny blanket. Cool. C Rose says those stories are awesome. Thanks, girl. 50-50 just popped in, just popped on. Hey, 50-50, I think, did I say hi to you yet? Anyway, girl, welcome in. I'm reading what VJ said. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, free at last. Love it, girl. Love it. Okay. Okay. I love that thing. I love what VJ said. White boy getting ghetto. Oh, and this is my husband too. The boy can dance. He can dance. Like, can dance. He can get it. Donia says the groups I saw I liked are almost all gone. Oh man. You know what, Donia? I love to go to old school concerts. I forgot about that. I've gone to a ton of old school concerts. So good. So good. Everybody's there. Just, I can't even think of everybody I've seen, but the old school concerts are so good. Love them. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that I am, okay, somebody said something. Okay, let's really quickly talk about, this, because VJ wanted me to give you guys the particulars and talk about this, Lenny Kravitz super scarf knit and crochet along. So let's talk about that really quickly. Let me pull it up on my husband's iPad. Okay, since I can't find my original directions. Anyway, sometimes my brain. All right, these glasses. All right. So for Lenny Kravitz super scarf, let me see how I've written it out here. Okay, I will give you knitting particulars and crochet particulars. So Lenny Kravitz super scarf, we're going to talk about the knitting first. Knitting or crochet, you need, well, you need somewhere between 800 to 1,000 yards. And I know that seems crazy, but crochet takes, they say 30% more. I'm like, dang. So, but also though, Kim from Affordably Crafty, she did hers with an open stitch. So she would take less yard. Maybe she'd be at 900 yards. So give yourself somewhere between 800 to 1,000 yards. Also, it depends on how long you're going to make it. At about 70 inches, start putting the super scarf on. Mine with fringe always goes to my calves. Okay, so I'm probably a little bit below my knees when I finish, and then I put on fringe, and I'm probably at 90 inches, close to that. But everybody has their comfort level of how long they want, and everybody's different sizes, right? So I'm 5'6", so that's what I'm doing. So at about 70 inches of this super scarf, start putting it on, and if you're going to put fringe, take into account of that for how much longer you need to make this. Okay. It's chunky yarn held double, so either a 5-weight or 6-weight, 5-weight or 6-weight held double. That's whether you're knitting or crocheting. Now, if you're knitting, it's a size 15, or what the hell? No, it's not. Okay, I don't know why I wrote that. So sorry, you guys. If you're knitting this, I use a size 19-inch knitting needle, not a 15. I use a 19. And the reason I use a 19, I need to change that in my notes here. I wrote 15. It's a 19. A 19 or a 17. And the reason I use a 19 is because you're knitting something or crocheting something. I mean, you're holding 2, 5, or 6 chunky double. So that's, that's chunky as hell. But if you use a 19, this is a 19-inch knitting needle, then you're going to come up with something that's very fluid. Okay. It's not going to be heavy. It's not going to be stiff. It's very fluid, and it flows. Like I'm going to show you right now. I have one back here. I have a lot back here. I think I got them all. I have 3 I have 3 Lenny Kravitz super scarves. So, okay. I don't feel like putting it on right now, but anyway, there's the fringe. Okay, but look how it is. Look how fluid it is. Okay, you would think holding it double, a 5 or a 6, would be heavy as you know what, and not very fluid. But since I'm using a 19, see, it really flows. But I mean, if you did use a 15, I think you're still going to be okay, because I think Rose, C Rose, I think she used a 15, probably because my math said put 15 in the directions. Anyway, I like to use a 19, or you can use a 17. A 17 is a pretty big knitting needle also. This is a 17, so see, still pretty big. Okay, so we talked about that. I'll change that. You guys know it's a 19 is what I use. I will change that in the directions. Sorry. Okay, for knitting, for people who knit, you cast on 30 stitches. And I just did the basic knit stitch on all 3 of the ones I've done. But the next one I do, I'm going to use the bamboo stitch, and I want to make another one, and I want to use the moss stitch. So you can choose any stitch you want, whether you're crocheting it or knitting it. You can choose any stitch you want, okay? Like we already discussed the length, okay? Whether you're knitting or crochet. Now, this is what's important, because I don't know how much you need to cast on for crochet, because I don't crochet. But cast on enough that you get it around 20 inches wide. Is that a strict rule? Of course not. I mean, if you want to be 19, 18, 17, if you want to be 15, fine. But you're going to get the drama. You can either wear it as a shawl or wear it as a scarf. If you and I'll try it on here in just a second after I get done talking about it. You can wear it like a shawl, or you can wear it like a scarf if you have 20 inches wide. So you need to chain on enough stitches to make it 20 inches wide or close to that. Okay. Okay, it says, and I explained about the fringe. You can add fringes if you like, but at about 70 inches, start looking. I end up at probably 90 inches long once I add the fringe on. So just at 70 inches, put it on and start seeing where it's hitting at, where you want it to hit at. But the longer it is, the more dramatic it looks, you guys. So you really want the drama. I mean, if you're getting the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, you want the drama. So you guys, in about 15 minutes, I'm going to have the giveaway. So, but I'm going to give away some yarn. But you want the drama. I mean, you're making a Lenny Kravitz super scarf. And that's what makes it so cool. The width and the length. So, okay. Okay, now the crochet hook size, okay? Kim used a 12mm hook. Crystal from She Crochets says that she would use an N or a P crochet hook. So all of this is very open and very fluid and very intuitive. So things can be changed up. Those are the 3 different crochet hooks so far that we talked about that will work for what we're doing. Also, if you're like, okay, I don't want it to take 2 chunkies and hold them double, okay? And I don't want to use a 19-inch needle. Okay. Maybe you want to use just chunky held single. Do that. Use a maybe use a 15. I wouldn't use a 10. I would use a 15 so you can make it very fluid, okay? You can do that. But you just need to either cast on or chain on enough stitches to get you 20 inches wide, which I don't know what that is, but you can figure that out easily. Make it until it's 20 inches wide as far as casting on or chaining on. Now let's suppose you want to go down from there and you just want to make it worsted weight. Again, you can still make it worsted weight easily. Either cast on to get it to 20 inches wide and figure out your stitches, or chain on to get yourself 20 inches wide. So, and then maybe go to a size 9 or a 10 in knitting needle. And I'm not sure what you use for worsted weight yarn for crochet, but you know, I'm sure. So this pattern is very fluid. It's very open. You can totally customize it for yourself. Customize it for what you like, okay? Is that all the directions? Yes. Now, if you want to join this knit along / crochet along, go to join the group. It's on Facebook. It's called Our Magical Little Place. 30 minutes after this video, all this information that I just went through will be in the description, and also a link to our group called Our Magical Little Place. And you can go there and join the group. And then what I'd like you to do is take a picture of your yarn and your knitting needles or your crochet hooks and say I'm in. And it goes from now all the way until Christmas, until like Christmas Day. Because I thought would be cool is if we start now, if you want to do it, you can make one for yourself or a couple for yourself, and you'll still have time to make some for gifts. And you guys, when I focused on it, I got mine done in like 4 or 5 days. It's a really, oh, thank you, Donia. I will celebrate you, girl, in just a second. Thank you so much for donating. What was I saying? What was I saying? I was talking about joining the group, taking a picture of your yarn and your knitting needles or crochet needles, and just saying you're in. Oh, that's it. It goes from now until Christmas. And you know, it gives you enough time to make a couple for yourself, make a few for gifts, and they go quickly, you know, if you want to make them for gifts. And I'm telling you right now, that super scarf was one of my favorite things to wear last year. I wore it everywhere. I would put on a turtleneck, a sweater, and throw that thing on. I was warm as all could be. Put on some boots with jeans. Oh, I loved it. I wore them all winter long. So that's all it takes to join the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf Knit or Crochet Along. And really quick, before we celebrate Adonia for donating, and also we're going to give away some yarn. So you guys, we got about 15 more minutes and of this live. So just stick around if you can. And we're going to give away some yarn too. So let me just put this on really quick so people can see. So I know some people are like, girl, can you put it on so we can see what's going on? Yeah. Okay. So let me see where this is at right now. All right. You can't see the bottom of it because it's long as hell, but you can see what I'm talking about. All right. So here we go. Isn't this cute? And there's the back. There's the back. I am so nice and warm in this. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. So this is it. There's the fringe at the bottom. You can also wear it like this. If you like really want to get jiggy with it. No, if you want, this is how I saw Lenny Kravitz on the computer wearing it. He had this over his neck, so he was nice and warm. He had a sweater on, and then he wore it like this, which I think is really cool too. So this is it here, and now you see why you want it 20 inches wide, because now you can wear it like a scarf. I pretty much always just wear it like a shawl. It's super quick to make. And look, with that 19-inch hook, even though we're holding chunky double, look how fluid. Fabulous. Kim from Affordably Crafty, she said, which I thought was a great idea, she said if you want to make a chunky, you can hold, if you want to make a super chunky, like how you hold the 5 or the 6 double, you could hold worsted weight, you could hold 4 strands. So I thought that's a good idea too. I've only held 2 strands. I've never held 4 strands. But that's an idea. So like if you have a bunch of worsted weight and you don't have any chunky, but you have a lot of worsted, try holding 4 strands at the same time. I would suppose you'd have to like make 4 balls so that you could somehow control all this. I guess. I don't know. I've never done that before, but where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, now I think Donia was the person who just donated. So we're going to celebrate Donia. After we celebrate Donia, we're going to give away some yarn, and then we'll be ending it for today. I had a lot to talk about, but y'all have me going all kinds of tangents. I love it. I'm just kidding. I absolutely love it. So no problem. Okay, so let's celebrate Donia. Let me put this yarn away somewhere. Let's first write down Donia's name. I'm such a notes person. That's probably why I love planners. I have notes everywhere. I have notes coming out of my, you know what. Okay, so Donia stroke. Okay, Donia. There you go, girl. Thank you so much, you little sweetie. You went into the cup. There you go. Let's celebrate Donia. Thank you, girl, for donating to the channel. That is so obnoxious. That's my husband's, one of my husband's donations. Thank you, girl. And then we're going to blow some bubbles for Donia. Okay. Let's see if this works. Come on. Why aren't you working? Okay, let's try it again. See if we can get it to work. Let's see. Awesome! I love that thing. It's a little messy, but it's so worth the mess. I have a little paper towel and stuff underneath it, so if it wants to drip or whatever. Isn't that fun? I love that thing. I just love it. Okay, so let me just read chat really quickly, and then we're going to give away some yarn, okay? Stay there. Oh, also, I just want to share one other thing. This is another thing I want to make, you guys. Okay, it's right along the same lines as the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Look at this right here. Isn't that so cool? I love it. Let me take out the plastic. It's a Knit Picks pattern, but you guys know I'm gonna make this myself. Oh, I just noticed the buttons at the bottom. How cool is it? I'm obsessed with this. So it's kind of like in between a poncho and a sweater. How simple is that? So you guys, what that is, I mean, as you can see, you know me, I like 2 rectangles, 2 squares, sew them together. So that's just 2 long rectangles sewn together, leave space for the arms, and then sewn at the top and leave space for the neck. That's it. And then I think the buttons at the bottom, because it has to be open at the bottom, right? So you can fit in the damn thing. That's just a design, you know, putting the buttons on there on the bottom, which I'm excited about. I'm going to find some cool buttons for that. So, and they say that they made it with chunky yarn. Knit with Swedish bulky yarn. Cost starts. Okay, Knit Picks wants to charge you $181 to make this. Girls, we're not making it for $181. We're gonna make it more for like $8. Okay. I mean, that's if you get your yarn from the clearance at Joann's, which is what I'll be using. My, not Joann's, Hobby Lobby clearance yarn, which is what mostly I have is Hobby Lobby clearance yarn. Or for this, if you want to do the chunky, oh, thank you, Sally. I'll celebrate your girl in just a second. If you want to make chunky yarn, you can hold 2 worsted weight yarns together and hold them double. And now you got chunky. So you can take all those worsted weight colors that are your favorites, hold them together twice and make a chunky. And that would make this. So isn't that fabulous? Look at that. I don't know. It may not be everyone's style, but it's my style. Oh, I can't wait. That's like making the Lenny Kravitz super scarf so long, like as long as your sleeves, right? So you're gonna make it, you're gonna either chain on or cast on as much stitches as you need, and it looks like you can make it as long or short as you want. Hers is right above the belly button, so that's where I probably will put mine. Maybe right below. I think I'll have mine just right below that belly button. That's where I wear my stuff. It's either below the belly button or it's past my hips. I don't ever end at the hips. I don't accentuate my hips. Hell no. So mine will be like right below the belly button is where I'm going to do mine. So I'm not sure how much I need to cast on yet, but I'll figure it out. And then how long am I going to knit it? Depends on how long my arms are, right? So I'll knit it for as long as I need to fit my arms. So I'll knit one for the front, one for the back, sew them up. And then I'm going to put those buttons at the bottom. So this is something that I'm going to be casting on soon here. When I'm done with my sweater or my boho cardigan, this is going on the needles. Like, yeah, I'm totally stoked. So, okay, we got to celebrate one more person. Woo! Thank you, Sally, you little sweetie. Thank you, girl. You're going in the bucket. So here's your name, Sally, and there you go. Okay. And let's celebrate Sally. We'll put the donut glasses on. And let's see about the bubble machine. Let's go, bubble machine. Look at all these bubbles. That was a lot of good bubbles. You know, that'd be a good thumbnail. Me with those bubbles going like this. The older I get, the goofier I get. I love it. Look, I'm already halfway through this popsicle stick, okay? So the rest of my life is just going to be about having as much fun as I possibly can. You know, where are my... Okay, there they are. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, I got to pick out... Okay, some people just came in real quick, so let me do that, and then I'll pick up... We'll do the yarn giveaway, okay, guys? V says, Angie, love you, babe. Got to go set up for my live at 3 o'clock. Oh, okay. V is the one. We need to do a V raid because I messed up last week. I thought Granny D was next, but it's V and then it's Granny D. So everybody, after this, let's go make a raid over to V's channel. So let's do a fairy raid to VJ's Crochet. Okay, you guys? So we're going to do a raid after that, which means we're all just going to go over to V's channel and give her some love and support. Okay, guys? Okay. And then after VJ, then I guess comes Granny D. I think that's what Granny D told me last week, girl. She corrected me. She was like, listen, girl, get with the program. Okay. Okay, Donia says, I need the directions for the boho cardigan. Okay, the question I have for you is, okay, well, do you knit and crochet, girl? I think you knit and crochet. 30 minutes after this video, I will have a plethora of stuff. And how to make the boho cardigan, whether you knit or crochet, is in there. everything you need to know. And I direct you to also videos too. So just in 30 minutes after this video, all that information will be up, so you can go check that out there. Okay, Donia? Okay. Hey, Dinky Crafts, welcome in, welcome in. She said she loves the bubble machine. My husband just donated that to the channel. Isn't that cool? Jeannie Louise, hey girl, love you. How are you? So good. I'm so glad you made it today. She says she loves the bubble machine. Sally says she loves the bubble machine. Okay, good. Rose says, now love that shawl now too. I know. There's just so many things. But as I get to, when I get to this, you guys, because I'm pretty going to make up my own pattern, my simple patterns, okay? That's what, you know what, excuse me, I'm just going to swear for a second. I hope I don't insult too many people. But that has to be the name of my pattern making. Angie's Simple Ass Patterns. Because girl, if I'm going to write a pattern, that's all I can write, okay? And I would never charge for it. Angie's Simple Ass Patterns. Okay, you guys, talk amongst yourselves. I got to pick up some yarn for you guys. Okay, but first, let me move these bubbles out of the way, because these will be spilled. All right, so the bubbles are out of the way. All right, let me just make some room for myself. Oh my God, you guys, I had so many things to share. It's like when you're on the phone with a guy and you're like, I don't want to run out of things to say. So you write like a list of things to say. That's how I feel about you guys. I don't want to run out of things to say, you know. I can't run out of things with you guys. You guys be keeping this whole live going. We had fun though. We went off on a whole tangent of all the groups I've seen. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm making room for myself. All right, let me grab some yarn for this giveaway. And let me straighten myself out. You know, once you've been sitting for a while, everything is like disheveled. Okay. Am I getting caught up on this? Okay, there we go. All right. So you guys just talk amongst yourselves for a second while I grab out some yarn to give away. This is pretty. Oh, I love that. All right. Of course it's pretty. I'm not going to give you guys no ugly yarn. Listen, I don't think it's ugly. I think it's pretty stuff I'm giving away. Thank God for the Hobby Lobby clearance. It's the Hobby Lobby clearance is why I can afford to give away yarn all the time. Otherwise, I couldn't be afford to be giving away all this yarn. But Hobby Lobby clearance, I sure can. Oh, that's cute right there. All right. What else? What is... Just a second. I try to give you guys as close to 1,000 and over yards so you can really make something with the yarn. Oh my God. I almost choked on my water. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. Not really. Oh my God. That water, it went down the wrong hole. I'm okay. Woo! I coughed so hard. I almost peed my pants. Okay. Woo! That was crazy. I don't know how many people like red yarn, but it's red is really cool. It's like a wine color. So I'm gonna, and I know Christmas is coming up, the holidays. So I'm gonna put that out here for the giveaway. All right, let me look for one more thing. Oh my God, you guys, I coughed so hard just now that I'm crying. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Oh, that's some beautiful yarn right there. Okay. I got enough choices now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, let's put that right there. Woo! All right, I'll read that stuff in a minute. Everyone's commenting because that coughing sounded horrible. Sounded like I was going to die. Girl, I felt like I was going to die. Woo! Just a second. Let me use my shirt. Oh my God, the tears. You know, like when you're drinking and then it goes down the, like your air pipe? Whatever that pipe is. It was the wrong one. Let me give you guys a bit of advice. When you watch this nightmare that I put on, wear some Depends. Because, girl, I should have had some Depends on when I choked on that water. All right, here we go. We have 3 skeins of the Yarn Bee Sugar Well Cotton Solids. I think that is so pretty. I love that sage color. And it's so soft. You guys know. I almost want to keep this. But I'm not going to. I got it for you guys. And there's 335 yards. So I have 3 of them. So we're close to 1,000 yards. Okay. So the sage cotton wool. That's one choice. Next choice. 4 of these Soft Secret Mist. And you guys, this is so beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It has like that sheen on it. Like that Karen's Simply Soft or whatever. That Karen, what, it's real soft and real shiny. Has a real nice shine on it. 300 yards and you're getting 4 of them. So you're getting way over 1,000. Here's the next choice. So that's gray. That's a choice. You can choose gray. Yarn Bee Stripe It. So what it looks like is that. Isn't that cool? And this is, okay, everything's been acrylic so far. No, the first one was cotton. The gray one is acrylic. This one has some wool in it. Let me just read the wool. Just so you guys know, there's 78% acrylic, 22% wool. And I have, I think, how many of these do I have? There's 196 yards, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So you're well over 1,000 yards with that. So you can choose this one. So you can call this one the Stripe It. Okay. And then this one, I have 3 of them. And this one is, I love this yarn. And this is the color. It's not really, it's kind of more winey color. Even more deeper wine than that's showing here. And it has black specks in it. This would make a great sweater for around the Christmas holidays or a boho cardigan. This would be gorgeous. And with 3 of them, you are at well over 1,000 yards. Well, maybe not. To see, 250, that's 500. Okay, I have 3 of these, so I didn't get 1,000 yards for you. Sorry. But you're at 752. But you can make something nice with this. A nice shawl would be gorgeous out of this for the winter or for the Christmas time. It'd be beautiful for the month. It'd be gorgeous any time of the year, but for the month of December, that'd be beautiful. Okay, I have a lot of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skeins of this, and I love this cotton. And it's this beautiful teal color. You guys know I love this color. So you know I must love you guys because I really would love to keep this. But I'm not going to. I bought it for you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And you're getting a lot because there's 180 yards and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're well over 1,000 yards at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, you're well over 1,000 yards at that. So this is how this works. I'm going to choose a number right now. I need a pen. I'm going to choose a number right now. How many people we got? 28. I'm going to choose a number 1 through 28. Okay, I just chose a number. So on this piece of paper, there's a, on this, in case you can see through it, on this piece of paper, there's a number. I've already written it down. So we're just going to, the word is going to be yarny. Yarn with a Y. Let's just make it simple. The word's yarn. Forget yarny. Just the word's yarn. Don't go yet. The word is yarn. Just put the word yarn down when I say go. And then the number I wrote down here, like let's say I didn't write the number 9, but let's say I wrote the number 9. The 9th person to write the word yarn wins. Okay? So I wrote my number down. Write the word yarn. Go. Everyone start writing your number. Everyone start writing your number. 1 through 28. Or let's say 1 through 29, because I just saw another number pop up. So 1 through 29. Oh, what am I saying 1 through 29? That was my old way of doing it. What am I doing? Just write the word yarn. You guys are like, we know what you meant, Angela. We know what you meant. All right, now while you guys are writing that, I'm just going to, everyone write the word yarn. I'm just going to go through the, really quickly go through the, Archie girl's like, I'm rubbing my eyes, crying. She hopes she didn't put mascara on yet because she is just laughing. I know. If one thing you can say, I'm entertaining. Sandy says, halfway through this popsicle stick. I haven't heard that yet. So while you guys are writing the word yarn, I'm just going through this real quick. Donia said, when I ran out of things to say to a guy, I said goodbye and hung up. Girl, I had a list of like 20 things. It was funny. You guys know me. I'm a motor mouth. Like, how in the hell would I ever run out of things to say? Anyway, hilarious. Okay, Jeannie says, hey, love you too. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got gel mediums and a few other things for cheap. No yarn though, sad. I like the name for your pattern. She likes mine for my patterns. Oh girl, I'm so glad you got the mediums from Hobby Lobby. I just picked up mediums. You guys, I was paying like $5, $4, $3 for mediums that were 20, 25, $30 for my mixed media. It was fabulous. Jeannie, I'm so glad that you got those good deals on that. Awesome. Just seeing what people are saying. Okay. And remember, we're going to do a fairy raid over to VJ. Okay, you guys? As soon as we're done here. Oh, Melissa, don't worry about it, girl. I'm glad to have you. Okay, so let's give this another few minutes. And let's just give this another minute. And then I'm going to go ahead and call my number. And okay, it looks like I went through the chat and checked the rest of the chat. So we're good there. All right, I'm calling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So the number I chose was 17. So you guys talk amongst yourselves for just a second. I'm going to find out who the 17th person that wrote yarn is. That's funny, Donia. I'm going to find out who the 17th person who wrote the word yarn. And you guys, I hate to say this, but it's what's on my screen, not on your screen. I don't know why this is, but my screen is different than your screen. So the 17th person may be somebody different than what's on your screen. So it's what's on my screen. That's just how we have to do it. And talk amongst yourselves. Let me start counting. I'll count twice. If I get the same number twice, I'm good. If I don't, I'll go a third time. So go ahead and talk amongst yourselves while I do this, while I go through this. I am going to get that something bot, night bot. I'm going to get that because that makes it everything so much easier, but I haven't got that yet. Okay. Who's the first person to write yarn? Okay, I think Joanie was. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I got the winner, but let me do it one more time just to confirm. Okay, I counted it twice, got the same person. So who I came up with is Sandy Shore. Congratulations. Woohoo! Woo! Congratulations, Sandy. Woo! Sandy, what yarn do you want? So Sandy, what yarn do you want? Also, about 30 minutes after this video, this is how this will work. I'll have a clickable link to my Etsy shop. It's the easiest way for me to get messages. Don't even ask why. Anyway. So 30 minutes after this video, go into the description. I have a clickable link to my Etsy shop. Click on that. You'll be at my Etsy shop. In the right-hand corner, they'll say contacts. That's where you need to leave me your address, okay? So I can send you your yarn. Okay, so did Sandy tell me what yarn she wanted? Let's see. Hey, Create Lee. Shonda, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. She says, woohoo! Okay, Sandy. And you guys, make sure that we go over to VJ's, okay? Dark Sky or Artsy Girl, can you guys put VJ's channel up so we can all go over to VJ's channel? I'm just looking to see, where did VJ leave off at? VJ, where are you? Where are you, VJ? I just want to, okay, it's VJ's Crochet. I just want to get her whole name out. It's VJ's Crochet. And if my moderators could, oh, I just saw, who did I just see come in? If you guys could put hers up so we can go do a fairy raid, that would be great. And I just saw someone pop in. Was it Margie? Oh, thank you, Dark Sky. So Dark Sky, she went ahead and put VJ's channel in. Thank you. And so we can go over there and do a raid on her. Hey, Margie's Crafty Corner. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Okay, so did Sandy say what yarn she wanted yet? Sandy, I've choked on water like that before, and it's terrible. Okay, but Sandy, what yarn do you want? Sandy, do you want the sage, wine, gray, stripe it, or do you want the turquoise cotton? Girl, which one do you want? Margie says she has coffee in her cup and shawl and a wrap on her hooks. Woohoo! All right, Margie. Okay, so Sandy, which color yarn do you want? You get any of those, you get a choice, and I will send those to you. So I'm just waiting for that. Okay, while Sandy's deciding what yarn she wants, quick announcements, and then we're going to go make a raid. Oh, Margie, thank you so much, you little sweetie. Let me write you down. Margie's Crafty Corner, you little sweetie. Thank you so much. You are in the cup, Margie. Putting you in there. Let's give you a quick celebration. Thank you, Margie. And I got some bubbles, and hopefully they still are working. I got a bubble machine over here. Oh, no. I think, Margie, my bubbles aren't working anymore. It might have dried out because we're at the end here. Let's just see. Let's do it one more time. Let's see. Oh, Margie, I'm sorry. My bubble machine, I think it's out of juice. Sorry about that, girl, but thank you so much for that. Woohoo, Margie! give you some extra squeaky noise. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. And everybody who did donate, first week of August, first Friday of August, well, I have a big giveaway. We're giving away a bunch of yarn and a bunch of goodies to go with it. Okay, so thank you guys for everybody who donated. And thank you for everybody who came here. And really quickly, let me just make some announcements. So this is Angie's Yarn Party. It's every Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. I go live every Sunday. It's Angie's Art Party. I'm usually doing some type of mixed media. Both places, everybody's welcome. Okay, I don't care if you're a knitter, if you're a crocheter, if you're a mixed media person, junk journal. I don't care what you do. You're welcome in Angie's Art Party. You're welcome in Angie's Yarn Party. Okay, and it's a mix of everybody in both parties. Okay. Bye, Donia. Okay, so now that's all the announcements. Did Sandy say what yarn she wanted? Oh, good. Thank you, Artsy Girl. Artsy Girl put Margie's channel in. Thank you. Okay, I was waiting to see what Sandy wanted. Okay, Sandy, I don't see, maybe you're making up your mind still. That's fine. So I'm going to end the live. We're going to go make a raid over to VJ's channel. The link is below. Sandy's just now saying, I won? Yes, Sandy, you won, girl. You got to let me know what yarn you want. But we're going to end this live. Sandy, who won the yarn, 30 minutes when this ends, go into the description, click on my Etsy shop, and then it'll take you to my Etsy shop, and then hit the right-hand corner. It says contacts. Leave me your address, your real name, your YouTube name, and what yarn you want. Okay? So you guys, that is it. So I hope Sandy got all that information. And if not, Sandy, I will try to contact you and talk to you about what you want, okay? If we've missed anything in the translation. All right, you guys, that is it for this one. You guys head over to VJ's channel. And after that, it's Granny D, but VJ will direct you over to Granny D after that. All right, you guys, see you guys next week, or see you on Sunday. All right, bye, guys. Woohoo! Oh, okay, real quick. Sandy said, I love this yarn, cotton teal. It's yours, girl. All 5 skeins. All right. Woohoo! All right, see you guys next week, or see you on Sunday. All right, bye, guys. Woohoo!